Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Will Cairns.
Well, the action rolls on here at Sparta Fight Series. More professional mixed martial arts. This time, the first man to make the walk, Will Cairns. Will, having fought previously as a boxer, has a background with throwing those hands. Dean, we've seen him before come into MMA. It's often a last-minute fight. It was the case here. Tonight, he's going to want to keep this one in the upright. And you know what? His opponent was aware of that.
Very tough as Will. Excellent looping punches that come from funny angles, unorthodox techniques, ones that are going to catch you out.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Pedro Machado.
From Rio Fighters, Pedro Machado. 1-0 in MMA. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Loves to work on striking, loves to keep the things in the upright, but you know what he told me earlier, Dean, was that he realized to be facing a more boxing-centric fighter in this one in Cairns. He said, I'm actually going to go out there and show off my ground game in this one. That will be the difference. And you know what? That's an example of a fighter switching strong suits based upon who they're fighting.
Yeah, Machado coming from the Rio Fighters, you know his jiu-jitsu is going to be there. And they're very tough. They make sure that they implement everything with regards to their training, even down to the diet. They're very strict, very professional in the way they approach fights. It's going to be a very exciting one.
Got the win in his debut actually by a rear naked choke in the final second of third round. So that to me suggests that even late on in the fight, he's got a good gas tank and he makes good decisions. Be very interesting to see.
Yeah, extremely nasty. Pedro Machado.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout of the evening to be fought over 3 5-minute rounds and a full professional mixed martial arts rules. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he enters the cage as a very experienced fighter from Stockport. Please welcome Will Cairns. His opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, enters the cage with a professional record of 1 victory, no defeats. Representing Rio Fighters from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, please welcome Pedro Machado. Our referee, as always, in charge of the action, Mr. Lee Fuller.
Second fight here on the main card tonight. Pedro Machado from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In the red corner, Will Cairns in the blue from the UK. Pedro Machado, a very technical striker, explosive, nasty with those combinations, but talked about using the ground game against a very skilled boxer in Will Cairns tonight.
Cairns already with that low squatted stance. He's looking to defend the takedown and load up big power shots.
Straight into the Muay Thai plum here for the Brazilian fighter. Nice knees, good control with that right hand. And interesting to see that shift, Jim, from kind of a Muay Thai grappling to a bit of wrestling.
Yeah, and straight away looking to take the fight down to the mat. He's already looking to pass guard here. Will, this isn't where he likes to fight, and Pedro obviously very, very aware of his boxing background, wanting to get this fight down to the ground very early on.
Khan's did a good job of using those short elbows. They frame on the head and fire that elbow in just to distract Machado from passing the guard. I mean, you're quite correct there, Jim. Machado definitely wants to pass the guard to get to position where he's more dominant and more submissions are open. But, I mean, Will's done a good job of stopping that thus far and using those elbows. Just as we say that, though, look at this. Machado straight to the full-mounted position. A very dangerous position to be in an MMA fight here. Look for Machado to posture up and rain down punches.
So nice pass there from Machado. Sliding in the mount and not wasting any energy. This would be the difference, Jim, when we talked about the pace and the frenetic action that we saw with the amateurs. You're seeing a methodical approach here.
Yeah, certainly. He's like a cobra, just squeezing his way.
Looking for the head and arm choke here, and there's the tap. Look at that, Chris. The squeeze there from Machado gets the finish.
Fantastic head and arm choke there from Machado. Pedro Machado now 2-0. Jim Edwards make that 2 submissions.
Yeah, there we go. 2-0 as a professional, 2 submissions. Got the job done a lot earlier than he did in his professional debut. But he'll be very, very happy with this trip over here to Eastbourne in England, all the way from Rio de Janeiro.
Talked to Pedro earlier tonight. He said, I'm flying home at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. I do not plan on making it a long evening in the cage tonight. And man, did he deliver. Under 1 round, putting in work. Pedro Machado, the first Brazilian to fight. Brazil now 1-0 in SFS this evening. And that was a clinical performance, Dean. I mean, that was set up, takedown, pass guard, look for the submission, classic pressure Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, picture perfect. Notice the arm was up there from the defense of Will. The head and arm triangles there, the opportunity to squeeze down, worked beautifully.
To Jonathan Millard.
Ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 1 minute, 28 seconds of the first round, your winner by arm triangle,